Hey friends, it's the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead. Well, I told you in my applesauce video that my son and some friends were coming, and we've got that 22-pound pork roast thawing in a pot, and I'm going to make a spice rub. Now, I've never really done this before, so I'm going to kind of wing it. So we're going to start with, what we're going to do is Howie's gone outside and built a ground oven. Because we couldn't do it with a whole pork this year, a whole pig, but we are starting slow and we're going to roast that 22-pound pork roast in the ground oven. So I'm making a rub for it because he's cooking the roast. So what we have in here is 2 tablespoons. Let's do the bigger stuff first. 2 tablespoons of black peppercorns. 2 tablespoons of my dehydrated garlic. We like garlic. We're going to do, I don't know, a couple of tablespoons of onion into onion powder. Onion's good. All right, let's just grind this part up first. So we have black pepper, garlic, and onion. All right, there's that. Now we're going to do a couple heaping tablespoons of paprika. I love the paprika. Now this isn't spicy paprika, it's plain paprika. If you want spicy paprika, you're going to have to do Hungarian paprika. We're going to put in, I don't know, a tablespoon of pickling salt. This is just pickling salt, folks. There's no anti-caking agents in it or anything. We're going to put in, hope I got room in this grinder for this. We're going to put in a heaping tablespoon of cumin and about a half a tablespoon of cayenne. Let's grind that up. Oh, look at these lovely colors. And you know what I almost forgot? The brown sugar. I'll be right back. All right, and we're going to do, I'm going to put some spices back in the grinder just to help mix up this brown sugar because we don't want it really clumping. All right, I guess I got about, oh, I don't know, half a cup of brown sugar in there, quarter cup. We'll see when I get it out. That helps dry out the brown sugar so that it doesn't, see how nice that looks? I'm just going to mix that all in there. And I hope you folks are taking notes because you know what? I didn't write this down. This is going to be our rub for that 22-pound leg roast of pork. Let's have a little taste. Ooh, that's going to be lovely. Oh my goodness. You know what this tastes like, kind of? Tastes like spicy hickory chips. All right. There's Papa's rub for tomorrow, and I have a kitchen to clean up, folks. So we'll see you tomorrow when we rub that roast and wrap it and put it in the ground oven. Morning, folks. It is 6:30 in the morning, and this is the rub you saw me make yesterday. Do you want me to do this?
Yeah, probably.
And this is our roast. Isn't he beautiful? We're going to do our rub here. Would you lay some tin foil down there, and then once the rub's on it, see, I don't want the rub to rub off on the cloth. That's why I want to, what we got here is we're going to wrap this bad boy in tin foil and then a wet cotton sheet. It looks stained. It's just an old sheet, folks, but it is nice and clean. And it's just going to get buried in the ground anyway. Now roll it over. That's a really heavy roast. Here we go. Alrighty. There we go. We're practicing for our pig roast for next year, eh dear? We'll do it with this little roast here first. And this wet blanket, of course, is to help it have steam and moisture so that it doesn't scorch, and to keep it clean too. Do you want that other piece? All right, we got a piece of chicken wire here, and we're just going to wrap it up so that we can grab it and take it in and out of the fire. All right, let's take this puppy out to the ground oven. Here's Papa's ground oven, and you can feel the heat coming off of this. What we're going to do is we're going to put that roast down in there, and then we're going to bury it and build a fire on top and let it cook all day. Ready? Here it goes. Now Howie's just going to start raking dirt right over top of that. Remember, the roast is covered in tin foil, then wet cloth, then chicken wire. So that's just the way it's going to go. And then we're going to build a fire right on top. Make sure he knows where X marks the spot. And in about 6 to 8 hours, it will be pulled pork probably. All right, time to build the fire back up. A little more to your left. A little more right there. All right, the corn's soaking in a pot, still in its husk, because we're going to bake it in the barbecue with the husk on, and that'll essentially, rather than boiling it, it'll steam it. And these are our sweet potatoes, and I have some red and white potatoes. I'm going to do this like my sweet potatoes. I've just given these all a poke with a fork, and I'm just going to wrap them in the tin foil. And then we're going to put these 2 trays of potatoes on the barbecue, and then we're going to just lay the sweet corn on top in its husk. It's been soaked in water, and the corn will just steam itself. There's the fire pit, folks, and under that smoking heap of ash is Chop's hind leg. The corn and the potatoes and everything have come off the barbecue. Our first of our friends have arrived. One of my son's friends. Hi, Aaron.
Hi.
But my son made a wrong turn and is halfway to Montreal, so we may never see him again.
How deep down did you put it?
Not that deep.
Oh, there it is. I saw something.
That's someone else behind the camera for a change.
Well, somebody's got to do it.
Absolutely. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Onto the tailgate. Ooh. Oh,
Does that smell good?
Yes, does it ever. All right, bring that platter here, Bert. The edge.
Interesting way to do it.
The towel's still moist, or the let's.
Get this first one off.
Got some oven gloves?
Oh God, can you smell it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's my rub, man. Ooh, you should see the spices I put on this baby. Woo!
Hot.
Where's the tongs, Howie? Get those tongs. Grab the tongs. Test. See the color from the spices? Okay, wait. Yeah, we're going to use this as a sling kind of to get it on the platter. Briar, lift the platter, will you? Steam is hotter than hot. Oh, look at all the spices and stuff. Okay, now grab this.
Oh. Oh, look at that.
Look
It's
at the
just
juice.
falling out. Oh.
Take that off the cake.
You're not opening it out here, are you?
Just to take
Just
a look.
to have a look, eh?
And maybe a taste.
Oh my goodness.
It's just falling off of the bone.
Oh yeah, look at this. Look.
Now that's good meat
Pulled
when you
pork
can.
sandwich, anybody?
Mm-hmm.
That's good meat when you can just pull it apart with tongs like that.
Yeah. Well, Papa?
Hot. Very hot.
Howie?
Mm.
All right. We'll see you in the kitchen.
Hot, awesome.
All right, boys. You know what? The other guests are late. Look at that roast pork. So we have, for seasonings, we have homemade applesauce, homemade steak sauce, pickled garlic scapes, homemade Mrs. Wolfie's bold and salsa barbecue sauce, Mrs. Wolfie's ketchup. We got some buns and some fruit salad and corn and coleslaw. And sweet potatoes are a little scorched on the bottom, but everything looks just fantastic. We'll be back in a bit when we're all sitting down to eat and I surprise people with their mouths full. The devil take the hindmost because we're going to eat. We'll be back after. Is that the barbecue sauce?
Mrs. Wolfie's.
Oh my goodness.
Nope. What's that?
Turn that frown upside down. Come here and give Mama a hug. They don't know we've eaten everything already.
Remember the names. That's about it.
They're all here, folks. There you go, Jillian,
It's delicious.
Nick,
Great.
Arthur. We'll get back to him later. His mouth is full. Aaron,
Good enough to make me want to slap my mama because she can't cook like this.
did you hear that? I'm his new mama. What'd you think of dinner? Awesome. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, don't you just wish you lived next door?